Okay, so welcome back to the next Ventoux instalment. So I'm still planning on cycling up Mont Ventoux, 5,000 feet vertical climb, on my birthday on the 11th of June, which is about 11 weeks away now, I think. So this time I'm going to talk about how I get there, which is interesting because this weekend, let's talk about third wave in Europe. France has gone into lockdown. Ventoux in France. Will I ever get there? Who knows? But anyway, just thought I'd just talk about how to get there and costs and do a book flights or whatever. So Ventoux in the south of France. This is UK. I live in Sheffield-ish, Barnsley. So I've got two ways to get there. I can either drive to Stansted, fly from Stansted to Marseille, hire a car in Marseille. It's about a couple of hours less than to Ventoux from Marseille, or I can drive down, 15-hour drive, so a long drive. Slight wrinkle on the wife's not going to won't have been vaccinated, so even less likely she can go. So I'm planning to do this on my own, which is fine. What's it going to cost me? Well, just really quick costings. Oops, they're fading, which are fading away, but I'll just go through them. So flying or driving. If I fly Stansted to Marseille, it's actually showing 15 quid, but I guess by the time I've added things on and so on, about 150 quid to fly there. I'm gonna have to hire a bike if I did that, or I could take mine in a case. Could look into that. 100 quid to hire a bike, say for 1 or 2 days, quite expensive if the bike shops are open. Hire a car from Marseille. In Marseille, again, public transport's an option, but I'm gonna do it with the virus. 125 quid, and then 4 nights hotel, 50 quid a night, 200 quid. So about that's a 200, 300, 425. So it's a 5. That should be a 575 quid to. Is that right? 200, 300, 425, 525, yeah. So 575 quid to fly, or if I drive, 180 on the ferry, 180 in fuel, 50 quid of tolls, had to guess, and £200 for hotels. So that's 610 quid. 200, 250, 350, 450, 550, 610 quid. So actually, very, very similar price-wise. I've assumed 4 days. Driving, it's 15-hour drive, so you're looking at like 5 hours down to Calais, I guess. Time on the ferry, then 10 hours on the other side. So I don't know, a long way in it. That's probably an overnight stop. So 4 nights might be tough. The initial plan was just to go on holiday there, me and my wife, just drive down together to take plenty of time, got your own bike and so on. If I'm going on my own, I'll go less. So probably, realistically, yeah, I don't know, I'll probably take more than 4 days. Probably looking at 750, 800 quid if we get there. So we'll see. Probably that's relevant to this. Back to the thing about our struggles with control, things you can control in the middle. So let's talk about things you can't control on the outside. So lockdown. Outside my control, travel, will I be able to get there? Will I have sort of different breakdowns on my bike? What's the weather like? Basically, the big challenge now is, will I get there? And to be honest, I'm genuinely not worried about it. If I don't get there in June, I'll get there in September or some other time. Currently, that's not demotivating me in terms of my training. So my training and fitness is going really well. So this week I've cracked 3,000 foot ascent rides. So Monday I did 3,250 feet in 2 hours and 10 minutes. Some really good long hills I'm finding. And then on Friday I found an even better route. I looked for the longest hills near here, like 20 minutes, half an hour from home. So some good like 10-15 minute climbs. And again, my watch battery was flat, so I couldn't tell you exactly what I've done. But again, over 3,000 feet in 2.5 hours. So getting, again, I say Ventoux is going to be like 5,000 feet in 2.5-3 hours. So I've just done 3,000 feet in 2 hours. So not that, well, that's what's that going to be here? That's like 3.5 hours to do Ventoux. But we'll see. We'll see. So that's it really. Yeah, we're still on track. Will we get there? Who knows? And we're looking at starting to think about some plan Bs, which we might talk about next time. Please subscribe. And I'm a bit late this week, but I'm still doing it every week. Even if this one's 6 days late. I'll be back soon.